Somewhere right now, an algorithm is perfecting its answer to a question you haven't even asked. But here's my question. If every answer looks the same, does the questioner still matter? Human beings used to be wonderfully weird. Their different dialects, their unique errors, a grandma's secret recipe. But today, the internet is all copy paste. A billion minds circling the same orbit over and over. Everyone is using the same answers, same scripts, and are driven by the same perspectives given by AI. We were meant to be unique. Nature never made duplicates. No two leaves, no two fingerprints, no two souls alike. But technology, it tends towards uniformity. It favors the most efficient, the most repetitive, and the most scalable. In this era, true novelty is dying, and AI is making everyone the same. I started Life of Shazil to share my own original thoughts. Not perfect, crooked, and even sometimes contradictory. But the more I learn about AI and LLMs, the more my own voice sounds pre recorded. And that's why I try to avoid using AI as much as possible. Otherwise, I think I'll lose my own uniqueness, my own original thoughts and perspectives. And AI is going to keep getting smarter and smarter. So, does that mean that we humans are going to keep getting dumber and dumber? Think about it. And I think that's a real human problem with AI. Not that it's too smart, but that it's too similar. And that it erodes our natural instinct of being original in search of being optimal. We once lived in a world of handmade imperfections. Your story was yours because only you could live it. Now, a prompt written into chatgpt gives you the same answer that it gave to 1,000 others yesterday. Just a sea of sameness. And AI just doesn't answer your questions. I think it reshapes how we think and how we ask questions altogether. A new grammar of thought emerges, fast, formatted, and finite. Each time you ask ChatGPT something without thinking it through yourself, a particular path is chosen for you. Invisible, efficient, but you didn't walk it. And because of the prompts and responses, your mind gets accustomed to direct question, direct answer. And the middle way gets lost, which is the mental model or the approach to the answer or the process. The process gets lost. And the process is the most important. Process is what made us humans. Process is what built tools, created symphonies, or created entire civilizations. Remove it, and we remove the entire context of human creation till now. Each time you accept a perfectly packaged response, your neurons fire a little differently. With every AI response, your neural network is changing to pattern itself on how AI is designed, which again means your own original mental model or the way you think shifts. Remember how we used to memorize phone numbers, calculate numbers in our heads? Not anymore. Convenience atrophied that muscle. Now scale that from remembering digits to imagination. You can't do this simple task anymore because of the overuse and easy accessibility. Now imagine what all other things AI can make us dull in. And you can call me adamant, but I'm not going to offload my cognitive abilities or outsource my thinking to AI. You can if you want to, I won't. AI hands us the finished work. It hands us the finished puzzle, frame included. And it has no fingerprints, no wrinkles, no story. And that is the real danger, which is the death of depth. Not that AI outsmarts us, but that we forgot to be smart ourselves. And we have confused speed with wisdom and being efficient with insights. AI should be used as a tool to free up our time and energy and to focus on truly what a human can uniquely do. There's a reason why no AI art has made anyone ever cry. It's because it was not haunted ever by anything real. And tools don't make artists, struggle does. The brush doesn't paint automatically. The hand behind it, the hesitation behind it, the frustration behind it, all these things is actually what makes art human. Honestly, AI has made me believe in the concept of human soul by making things without one. The famous author Joanna Maciejewska said it the best. I want AI to do my laundry and dishes so that I can do my art and writing. and not for AI to do my art and writing so that I can do my laundry and dishes. And for creators, let's talk about making a video using generative AI or Google video flows. I mean, those are just tools. They don't teach you anything about storytelling, pacing, editing, or craft. Last week, I tested an AI one-click video maker. It gave me a polished clip, stock music, auto cuts, animation. On paper, it was perfect. Yet, I felt nothing. It was like watching someone else blow out your birthday candles. Do you ever think that any AI generated art or video will ever have the same value as the originally painted Mona Lisa? I just don't get it that why we are in such a rush to replace all the work that humans have done till now. Just look at the example of stock images and how all original images that people used to pay for are replaced by AI generated monotonous images. I feel so lucky to live in a time where you can make whatever you want without the insurmountable barriers that people had in the past. And these days there are so many tools available to help you streamline and make your work faster. But still, if the tool is just a tool, if the tool is doing everything for you, then you're not an artist. Part of what makes art special is that it's difficult to make, even with all the tools right in front of you. And that is a differentiator between a man-made art and AI-generated art. I strongly feel like that we have become users of answers rather than creators of understanding. And there is a deep philosophical and big problem with AI here, which is that AI can summarize a life, AI can make a good summary for you, but AI can never live its own life. And that's the main philosophical problem with AI, is that if I ask AI that tell me the story of your life, it won't be able to do so. Because life is lived forward. Blindly it's lived forward without any data. That's a true differentiator, and that's the reason why AI can never replace human from a philosophical point of view and from a true experiential point of view. Because it has no personal experience of its own. And therefore, it's important now more than ever to emphasize on we think, therefore we are. And that's not just a slogan, that's a warning. That's the only sign, that's the only proof that you're still alive.
Can you tell people what stuff is generated by AI and who is real?
The next big problem with AI is the internet is filling with simulations. Songs sung by no singer, reviews by no travelers, AI generated everything. It's truly the zombie internet. A hollow world with no differentiation between real and artificial. A clueless world crowded with original and generated content side by side. It's truly a mirage of content with no consciousness behind it. And don't even get me started on those earn money with AI without any skill videos. I hate them. I mean, the whole point is to learn something, do it for fun, and then money becomes a byproduct. I'll give you another example of how AI is brainrotting people these days. Have you noticed people replying to posts on X by asking Grok, is this true? Or what do you think of this? Under every single tweet, I'm sick of it. Are people genuinely so dependent that they can't think for themselves without the Twitter bot thinking for them? Well, it's for you to decide. Now all the things we have spoken about so far are very visible and social. But now let me tell you another very technical, fatal flaw of AI. You see, AI needs much more data to train to perfection than what we currently have. It needs an almost infinite amount of new data to be truly all-knowing. And the current data available in the whole world is not enough for it to be trusted with major decisions. So current AI is good for managing or manipulating existing data, but not for creating new ones. And to summarize my point in single line, I would say LLMs need data and data needs humans. Economically, efficiency feels irresistible. It's easy to replace 10 writers with one prompt engineer. But the problem is, when uniqueness drains, so does the competitive edge. In a world of identical answers, I think novelty is the last true currency. And in a world where we are being told to outsource thinking to scale output, I don't think that even makes sense, because the output that actually matters in the end are the ones which are born from inconvenient and irreplaceable thoughts. But the argument that I have, and that is the single most damning question about AI that I have heard, is Why would I bother to read a book which no one bothered to write? AI has no morals. It doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie. And that's why the human need won't ever go away. And I truly believe that imagination is the one true ability of humans which distinguishes them and will continue to do so forever. Think about all the characters we have loved since childhood, all the plots, all the stories, all the ideas. Those are original inspirations. That's human imagination, the true nature of our species. So let's not get carried away by the shiny object that is AI. Because at the end of the day, AI is just a mirror, polished and dazzling. But the mirror can't walk the path for you. So let AI do the dishes for you. But you keep the stories for yourself. You keep the life and the memories and the original imagination for yourself. Because if we don't fight for our quirks, no algorithm will.